What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're here with the Full Throttle Motorsports Summer Series brought to you by Super Dirt Car, Swan Speed Shop, and GripPack.com. I beat Clint here. What's up, Scott? Do you still feel bad? I hope so. As we are looking for qualifying, looks like Brandon Combs currently on the pole here tonight. Drew Blaze second, Samuel Bachman third. Bachman's still out there running. Looks like he might be done. We got Jordan LaFawn out on the track at that number 11. House of Speed Machine. How's he going to put that thing on the grid? He's currently 11th as he puts that number 2. Jason, thank you for the share. Justin, thank you for the like. Scott Holmes, thank you for the like. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody out there. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Yes, I still have. What's up, Justin? What's up, Justin? So, we got 75 laps here tonight at Port Royal. It's going to be an interesting one here. And I'm going to go ahead and shrink this up a little bit so I can see who may or may not talk as I get a driver update as we are going to get ready for tonight's racing. How's everybody doing here tonight? Let me know in the chat as we're going to get ready for some green flag racing here shortly. Let's see, we got a couple of people over on Kick. Appreciate you guys. We got some people over on YouTube, maybe not. And definitely got some people over on Facebook. Guys, we are getting ready for heat race number 1 as they go ahead and line them up. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check out tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it is going to be Brandon Combs. Starting in that number 2 position, it is going to be fan favorite, because everybody loves him, Drew Blaze. Dylan Kinsey going to start in that number 3 spot. Kelly Wheeler in 11. Michael Vitale in that number 213. He's going to start on the inside of row number 3 in that number 5 spot. And outside of him is going to be Jordan LaFawn. Starting in that number 7 position. In that number 2, we're going to have Anthony Morano. And last but not least, it's going to be Chris Everly. 8 cars here for heat race number 1. As we get ready to get started, everybody going to make it. Just waiting for Brandon Combs to go ahead and grid up. Let's go, Drew Norwood Jr. Oops. All right, guys, make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. Make sure you guys go over to Super Dirt Car, give them a like, and go get you guys a setup over at GripPacks.com or Swan Speed Shop, all in the same. Pete, thank you for the like, appreciate you. As we get ready for some green flag racing here tonight. I'm just curious, who's your picks here tonight? Let me know out in the chat. Who do you think is going to get this one in heat race number 1? Brandon Combs and Drew Blaze have been absolutely dominating in this series. Okay, Drew Kickbot, what's up, Uncle Kenny? How you doing? Uncle Kenny out there in the chat as we are going to get ready for some green flag racing here tonight. Drew Blaze tonight. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be some guys who we may not expect to be a little bit quicker here tonight. Port Royal, definitely a different type of racetrack. It's going to be interesting to see how this track progresses here tonight. I'm here now, Scott. Can't go wrong with Drew Blaze. Oh, what's up, Shane? What's up, Shane? What's up, Clint? What's up, Sid Master? Come on, Jordan. We got one for Jordan LaFawn. Jordan LaFawn is definitely one I think you should watch out for here at Port Royal. If anything, we're at least going to get us at least one dirty slide job out of Jordan LaFawn. Mayo, thank you for the like. Shane, thank you for the like. Appreciate you guys. As we are going to get the green flag next time by. Looking for that green flag this time by as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Let's see. So we got a pair of 11s on that top side. Drew Blaze is going to have a whole lot of 11s. There, Clint, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. Surprise, you didn't say Sean. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Brandon gets on the gas. He's going to get a nice jump as Drew Blaze has a ton of company for that number 2 position. Here comes Dylan Kinsey trying to get back in the zone. He's going to get up into Drew Blaze. Drew Blaze turned around hard into the inside wall. Hard into the inside wall. No caution flags here in the heat race. Let's go take another look and see. Did Drew come down or did Kinsey come up? Oh, Kinsey came up. Drew came down a little bit, but Kinsey slid up the track. And Brandon Lake Kelly Wheeler second. Jordan LaFon in third. Chris Aberley in that number 4 position. He gained 4 spots from all the chaos. Michael Vitale in the number 5 position. Anthony 6th. Dylan Kinsey and Drew Blaze rounding out the field. I'll tell you what, I don't think this will hurt Drew Blaze too much. What's up, Michael? What's up, buddy? Swank out there in the chat. Get your swank on as they come out of turn number 4. I didn't say Drew Blaze, did I? Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be Brandon Combs. Don't count out Blaze for tonight, though. Do not count him out. But Brandon Combs looking fast out front. These big tracks tend to wear tires a lot. These guys are going to have to be smart as we are 4 laps into heat race number 1. Here comes Kelly Wheeler. Wheeler's starting to put the pressure on Combs, looking for a win here in heat race number 1. Down the back straightaway, we got Brandon Combs, Wheeler, and LaFon. 1, 2, 3. Could we get a battle for the race win as they complete lap number 5? 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go as they head into turn number 1. Still single file, follow the leader. Wheeler looking for somewhere to go as they come down the back straightaway. I tell you what, Wheeler's got some speed. Running a little bit lower in turn number 3 and 4. Will it be to his advantage? Draft definitely playing a role here tonight. Dustin, thank you for the like. That'll help. We'll see if these guys slow down when they get side by side or out front to see if the draft definitely played a role here as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by Ken Wheeler. Make a move on Combs. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. It's going to be super late models, and I have not decided the track. I got a couple in my mind. Down the back straightaway, into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag going to be out. It looks like Brandon Combs is going to hold on for heat race number 1 with the win. Coming to the second. LaFon third. Eberly, Vitale, Morano, Kinsey, and Drew Blaze. Dylan Kinsey did request the EOL in the feature after getting into Drew Blaze. He felt bad about that one. Yeah, super late models tomorrow. I do not know the track yet. I've brainstormed. I got a couple ideas. I just, you know what? I kind of like how everybody's kind of on their toes for the race, not knowing which track. Because it does allow some of the big guys to just set it up and have a huge advantage. Everybody's more on the same level when I announce it late. All right, heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. It is going to be DJ Dylan Dewart in the number 1 position. On the outside of him is going to be the 007 of Samuel Bachman. I'll tell you what, I'm waiting for Bachman to have a breakout race. Could this be tonight? In that number 3 position. In the number 88, little, man, I forgot what I was going to say. Little introduction needed for William Watson. On the outside of him is going to be that number 17 of Luke Hines. Starting in row number 3 on the inside in that 5th position is going to be Logan Wentz. Outside of him, it is going to be the number 39 of Mike Brewer. Then starting on the back row, it is going to be Aaron Rockefeller starting in that number 7 position. And last but not least, he always sneaks in at that, it is going to be Clay Christopherson. Going to be 8 laps here in heat race number 2 as they get ready for 1 to go as they come across the line. Hell yeah, Mayo says. I don't know if I'm gonna do supers at Leedsport. You get a better chance of Fairbury. I don't know. I have to decide. Look, we don't need Scott Helms to be faster than his talent. So we're better off leaving him with a slower setup. Come on. We don't need him running over people. Because you know he likes to do that. Right, Helms? All right, looking for the green flag this time by DJ. Gonna lead him out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as DJ gets on the gas. It's going to be Samuel Bachman fighting for that number 2 position as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. William Watson going to be able to keep it out of that 007 as we got contact. Logan Webb's going to get sideways. Big wreck down the back straightaway as Luke Hines ends up on his lid in turn number 3. He's going to have to go ahead and take the toes. Play against the work for that one. Left out on the track. Mel, you're hilarious. You and Ox always get me going. Out of turn number 4 is going to be DJ leading the way as Watson is looking for that number 2 position. Gets way sideways into turn number 1 and 2. Samuel overshoots the corner though. That's going to allow Watson to stay in it as they drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3 on 4. Samuel's going to be able to keep that number 2 spot. DJ leads the way. Samuel Bachman, William Watson, and Mike Brewer are your top 4 as they battle for that 5th position. Here comes Logan West. Looking down low on Rockefeller. Can't do anything with it. We got 2nd, 3rd, 4th all together. Not too far back as 5th and 6th as they come out of turn number 4. 4 laps complete halfway through heat race number 1. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Watson starting to put the pressure back on Bachman as he gets a good run out of turn number 2. Bachman's going to try and send it into turn number 3, but here comes Watson down low. He's going to dig down low, slides up the track just a tick. Bachman way up the track down the front straightaway. Drag race into turn number 3. Here comes the slide from Watson. Crossover by Bachman out of turn number 2. Drag race down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Bachman's going to send it in. He's going to slide up the track out of turn number 4. Way up the track. Didn't mean to go that high as Watson easily crosses them over. Here comes Brewer down low in that number 39. Brewer going to dig down low into turn number 1 and 2 as he's going to lose a ton of ground. Bachman fights back as Aaron Rockefeller has gotten up in this battle as we got a 4-car battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes Logan Wentz just behind him in that 6th position. Almost 3 wide for 3rd out of turn number 4 as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Rockefeller up the middle. He's going to get a twofer and jump up to that number 3 position. Great battle back here as they're 3 wide for 4th into turn number 3 and 4. Bachman, I think at this point, is looking to back out of this one. He just wants to make it into the feature here tonight, as that is the checkered flag. It's going to be DJ, William, Watson, and yep, it kicked me out. Trying to run some late models, right? Right? I'm going to pick a track for them, too. For the late models and the late models. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and do a 2-minute warm up probably here. Let's go. Bachman says, Chris, you're asking me if I'm thinking. That doesn't happen very often. You know what? I'm not 100%. I might buy a track that I don't have. I've had a few requests for Vegas, the short track. What do they call it on there? What's up, Roger? What's up, Roger? How are you, bud? Thank you for the like. As these guys get on the track, doing a little bit of warm-up here. We will get a couple minutes of warm-up, a breather here, a little bit of time to chat. Yeah, the Bull Ring. That's the track I was thinking of. I've had a few people request that one. I don't even own it. I think it's one of only 1 or 2 tracks I don't own that are oval. But, personally, I probably like it. Homestead. Have fun with that. Have fun with that, Roger. That's how it works sometimes, right? Sometimes you hate it and you're fast. I've had a few requests. Yeah. Kind of like Myrtle. That's a good thing for you then. So guys, I got to call my first real life race on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. Only one of the races that night. Kind of a special promotion race between Brewerton and Fulton, top 5 points in Sportsman. It was a lot of fun to call. Probably gonna have to spend the $20 on MDiTV. Well, good thing your steering wheel's already home, Roger. So we got, I think, just a couple more minutes here left, and they're going to go ahead and advance this one. Maybe not even a couple minutes, as Brandon Combs currently with the quick time. LaFon's going to go second quick here in the warm-up. Down the track and get ready for tonight's main event. This is a great opportunity, guys, to go ahead and check out Super Dirt Car or on live, or maybe on Facebook. Give them a like. Thomas, thank you for the like. Also, make sure you check out GripPacks.com, as they have not advanced the warm-up. Let's see, we are 3 minutes into the warm-up. We'll see when they go ahead and advance it. Okay, still out on the track at that number 20. Mike Brewer goes to the top of the charts here in the warm-up. So Brewer finding a little bit of speed in that number 39. Brandon Combs second, quickest Vitale third, quickest Watson fourth, quickest LaFon back to fifth. So, ooh, LaFon gonna miss the wall there down the back straightaway as it looks. Oh, not yet. As it looks like we got about a minute and 15 seconds left to the warm-up. As Mike Brewer decides to continue to roll out there, he's going to go ahead and pull off the track. Got Wheeler out of the track. Chris Everly at 0-1. Be interested to see what he can do. I've seen him fast here at Port Royal. Let's see if he can sneak up to the field here tonight in that 0-1. Maybe pull us a surprise first-time winner here tonight. Could be a lot of different people. Clay's been knocking on that door. He possibly open the door to victory lane. Bachman, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, buddy. Aaron Rockefeller, if he can keep out of that bad luck, he could be a contender. So there is quite a... Oh, Everly goes to the top of the charts here in warm-up. As that is going to be the end of warm-up here tonight. And we are going to get ready for tonight's main event. Tonight's main event should be interesting here. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, let's get ready for tonight's main event. As we get ready for tonight's starting order, the 358 modifieds here at Port Royal. Starting on the pole here tonight, he has been hot all season long. It's going to be the number 28 of Brandon Combs. Starting in that number 2 position, no surprise. Surprised he's not able to pull out more victories, maybe. It's going to be the number 20 of Dylan Dewar. Starting on the inside of row number 3, in that number 11, it is going to be Kelly Wheeler. On the outside of him, in the FTM number 88, it is going to be William Watson. Starting in that number 5 position, House of Speed number 11, it is going to be Jordan LaFon. On the outside of him, in that number 18, it is going to be Aaron Rockefeller. That's starting on the inside of row number.
Good luck, ladies.
Row number 4, it is going to be the 01 of Chris Everly. Starting in 8th, in that number 18, it is going to be Logan Wentz. in that number 9 position. In the 213, starting in 9th, it's going to be Michael Vitale in that number 10 position. Don't count him out here tonight. He is on the edge of a breakthrough race. It is going to be the 007 of Samuel Bachman. Starting in 11th, in the number 32, Anthony Morano.
Time. Tracks
Starting in 12th, in that number 39 machine on that outside row of row number 6, it is going to be Mike Brewer. Then behind him, in that number 13th position, it is going to be the number 83 of Dylan Kinsey going to the back. Starting 14th, it is going to be Clay Christensen. Then Drew Blaze and Luke Hines rounding out the field as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Brandon Combs gets on the gas as they come down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side, we got the 11 a little bit sideways. Hold on to Wheeler as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Wheeler's going to keep it under him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 is going to be Brandon Combs this side by as DJ is looking up underneath into turn number 1 and 2. DJ not able to drive up underneath, and Wheeler going to dig to the outside as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here goes nothing, says LaFon. You got this, Jordan, says Pete. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Brandon Combs continuing to lead as Wheeler and Dylan duke it out for that number 2 position. Out of turn number 2, single file for the top 3. Big check up down the back straightaway. Somehow they all save it, and Aberley's going to sneak out with that number 5 position. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, still green as they head through 3 and 4. Looks like Watson going to push wide. Aberley sneaks up to that number 4 position as they head down the back straightaway. That got interesting as Aberley gets in the back of Dylan. Out of turn number 4, Dylan going to look up underneath Brandon Combs as Wheeler has taken the lead as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Aberley trying to muscle his way through in the 0-1 as they come out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Who's going to get the win here tonight? As it looks like Wheeler going to try and pull away and separate himself. Maybe hoping for a long green flag run as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I need a different camera. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, 2 by 2 by 2, as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Absolute chaos from third on back as Everly is snugged away and pulled away from the field as these guys duke it out. Down the front straightaway, looks like Dylan has dropped right back. Drew Blaze. Wow. What's going on? We got a whole nother pack of cars back here. They are way back. Holy cow. Whole straightaway back for Clay, Samuel, Jordan, Drew, Kinsey, and Luke Hines. Back out front, you got Kelly Wheeler leading the way. Chris Everly second as they continue to battle for second on back. Big run for Michael Vitale down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 3 wide out of turn number 4 as William Watson digs outside, but Logan Wentz is going to take that, Aaron Rockefeller is going to take that number 5 position. Wide track here, multiple lanes working so far as Anthony Morano is going to slide up the 6. You got to wonder who is using up those tires. These big tracks have been notoriously bad on the tires. I think he's got lots of time. One caution brings this group back into it, and they are definitely in tire saving mode. But they got to watch out. Wheeler and Everly are not too far back. They're going out of turn number 2 as Wheeler is entering turn number 1. He's got Everly all over the back of him. You got to look at the time differences. These two up front running a tenth quicker than Michael Vitale. And a whole lot quicker than the rest of the field. 4 tenths quicker than the rest of the field. Out of turn number 4, it is going to be 11 laps in the book as Chris and Kelly duke it out for that number 1 position. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Definitely considering whether or not tire wear could become a factor as these guys are really digging in this first number 1 and 2 machines as they head through turn number 1 and 2. They are closing in on the back of the field. They got a handful of cars just ahead of them, looking to put them a lap down. Oh, a handful plus an extra fingers. They come out of turn number 4. They're running 2 and 3 wide in the field above in front of the leader. Wheeler closing in as they head into 1 and 2. Lap traffic. Bachman's going to step on the gas. He's going to leave Clay in the dust as Clay has the leader to his outside. Eberly into the back of Wheeler. Eberly going to send it into turn number 3. Battle for the lead through lap traffic as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Eberly took the lead as he's going to put Bachman a lap down. They already put Clay one down as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Eberly continuing to pressure the back of the field as Bachman's going to dig back on the outside as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. I don't know what the hell is going on in my house. Chris Eberly continues to lead the field as he runs side by side with Bachman out of turn number 4. Lap traffic playing a big role in this battle for the lead as Eberly tries to put LaFawn a lap down. LaFawn's going to pull him out of turn number 2. Here comes Bachman digging back on the outside as they head into turn number 3 and 4. What are you doing? Down the front straightaway. Eberly digs down low into turn number 1 and 2. Drag race down the back straightaway. Eberly can't get around these lap cars. These lap cars are turning up a little bit more. Tire as Bachman trying to stay on that lead lap. Clay might not be in a bad spot in that number 51 as he is still saving tires behind the leader. Utilizing that draft through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Eberly digging down low up underneath Bachman. Bachman keeps himself on the lead lap for now as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Eberly's got to back out of it. He's got Wheeler all over the back of him as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes Clay trying to down contact as Eberly gets caught up. So does Wheeler, but Wheeler back to the lead. Eberly a little bit frustrated there, I'm sure, with the lap traffic, with the playing strategy too, as they come out of turn number 4. Wheeler back to the point as Clay tries to unlap himself into turn number 1 and 2. This is getting pretty exciting with all this lap traffic as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let's go check a little bit further back, see what's going on here. These guys, well, Michael and Logan are definitely closing in on the leaders as Eberly tries to dig back the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Big lap traffic for the leaders as Vitale has pulled himself up into this battle for the lead as they come out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Wheeler can, oh, Watson has issues. Caution, flag comes out. Caution, caution, caution. That is not what Eberly or Wheeler wanted to see here, as that is going to bring the field back to him. Let's see what happens for Watson. Oh, he just gets into the wall, steps on it, trying to ride that wall, and puts it on his lid for a second. Caution flag is out. Whoa. What? Who came in there late? We gotta look at this. What the heck happened here? Anthony, thank you for the share. Appreciate you, bud. Adam, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the like. Who comes in here an hour late? Oh, it's gonna be Clay. He's gonna get into. He's got. That is, if they got lucky dogs on, that is going to take the lucky dog away from play. That is unfortunate there as we work the caution flag. Like Watson on pit road. Clay's going to drive off of pit road in a hurry in that number 51. He's going to beat the pace car out barely. As we got the pace lights on currently. Ox, thank you for the like. Vandenberg Racing, thank you for the like. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. As we work the caution flag, 24 laps into this one. What a green flag run, but you got to wonder, how much tire did those top 3 use? They used a lot. I got a feeling Michael used a little bit less, but Kelly and Chris Everly have definitely used up some of those tires. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Brandy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Watching from David Mayo's living room. All right, they get one to go this time. By as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Find your Skittles. Oh, they weren't. Did you bring them in? They're in the car. Not find them in the car. Now look at this rain. You go look. I just don't want you slamming the door. All right, looking for that green flag this time. By as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Wheeler's going to get on the gas. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Wheeler with a nice jump. Everly in second. Vitale in third. As Logan Wentz going to dig the outside. Out of turn number 2. Battle for second. Down the back straightaway. Give it to Logan Wentz. Michael in that number 4 position. Anthony Morano in fourth as they're side by side for sixth on back. That was off one position. They are shaking it up back there. Some of those guys realizing they do not want to wait at this point. This may go green the whole way as Drew Blaze digs out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Side by side into turn number 3 and 4. It is getting dicey back here, guys. As they come out of turn number 4, Drew Blaze all the way up to that 8th position. He's going to set his sights on the guys in front of him as LaFont tries to weave his way through in the number 11. Down the back straightaway. It's going to be a drag race as Kinsey trying to dig up through in that number 83 as Jordan LaFont tries to get up underneath Brandon Combs out of turn number 4. He's going to thread the needle, park it right between him and Watson. And between Combs and Watson down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. And it's got one day, Mayo, one day. As they come out of turn number 4, Wheeler still out front. Little surprised by that. As Drew Blaze and Dylan Dewar set their sights on the front group. Let's see if these guys can reel them in as Kelly Wheeler continues to roll out front. Chris Everly second, Wentz in third, Michael Vitale fourth, as he's got Anthony Morano all over the back bumper. Anthony's going to dig low into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for that number 4 position as they make contact out of turn number 2. That's going to cost Anthony a couple spots as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Look like Michael might come down into Anthony there. Anthony with a great save in the number 32. Trying to hold on and not lose that spot to Brewer, but Brewer's going to dig out of turn number 2. Anthony's going to fall back in line in 7th. Back out front, Wheeler now out front, 1.9 seconds over Everly, Logan West, Michael Vitale, Aaron Rockefeller, Mike Brewer, and Anthony Morano. Drew Blaze in 8th, Dylan in 9th, and Brandon Combs in 10th. Back up to the front as Everly getting some pressure from Wentz as they come out of turn at number 4 down the front straightaway. Can Wentz make the move around the 0-1 of Everly as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, single file right now. Calm down as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Want another beer, says Mayo. Want another beer. As Wentz putting tons of pressure on Everly. Looks like these guys might have picked up the pace a little bit. They're starting to reel in our leader, Wheeler, as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Gotta wonder if Wheeler has run out of tires here as they come down the front straightaway. Almost 3 wide. Almost 3 wide per second out of turn number 4. Here comes Rockefeller. He's going to shake it up. He's going to take that number 3 spot away from Wentz as he slides up in front of him down the back straightaway. Here comes Rockefeller down low through turn number 3 and 4. He's just going to drive up underneath Everly. Can he take that number 2 spot? I think he's going to as he slides into turn number 1 and 2. Almost got the inside wall. Here comes Everly with a big dig out of turn number 2. Not able to get up underneath. Oh! Aberle sends Wentz out of the park down the back straightaway. No caution flag as they head down the front straight into turn number 1 and 2. Logan Wentz went goodbye down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Wheeler continues to lead. Rockefeller now trying to reel him in that number 18 machine as they come out of turn number 4. That was wild. Let's go take another look at that one. Oh, that was close. All right, so we're going to take a look at what happened there. The Wentz is going to start to get the run ups. I really didn't know he was there. All he had was the bumper bar against the bumper bar of Aberle, and Aberle thought he was clear. Goes up and sends Logan out the park. As here comes Wheeler, starting to put the pressure on the 213 as they head through 3 and 4. So tire wear starting to play a factor here. As you can see, some of these guys moving forward. Some of them going back as Mike Brewer tries to dig down low through turn number 1 and 2. Brewer's going to get up underneath Michael in turn number 1 and 2, but Michael Vitale's going to dig back on the outside. Brewer back to that number 5 position. Don't look now. I see the number 88 of Drew Blaze. They got a whole pack of cars coming through turn number 3 and 4. Battle for second is really about to heat up as they head into 1 and 2. Through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Brewer's going to get that number 4 spot. Now goes to work on Aberle through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 is going to be Brewer down low, digging the bottom side, not able to do anything. Vitale's going to get a big run up high, trying to close the gap and take that 4th position away as they come out of turn number 2. Michael with a phenomenal run out of turn number 2. He's going to even it out with Brewer into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for that number 4 position as they come out of turn number 4. Brewer's going to go back to 5th. Here comes Anthony Morano in that number 32. He's trying to dig up in the mix as Aberle's going to smack the wall out of turn number 2. Vitale going to dig down low, looking for that number 3 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, almost contact between Vitale and Brewer as they come down the front straightaway. This pack is starting to grow as Drew Blaze, Dylan, Brandon Combs, and the lap car of Watson have caught this pack. Down the front back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. This battle for 3rd as they come out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, 46 laps complete. Our leaders have pulled way out front. They are now 3 seconds ahead of this group, almost 4 seconds as Rockefeller is reeling in our leader. Aberle's got Vitale down low, and Brewer on the back bumper. Aberle has definitely used up those tires. He is starting to struggle as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Almost contact with the lap car of Watson. Watson trying to dig down low as they head into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to lap himself as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Vitale now in that number 3 position as Aberle is dropping in that 01. Here comes Brewer with a big run out of turn number 2. He's going to go ahead and take that number 4 spot. Watson to the outside. Dylan stuck behind Aberle as Brewer tries to dive up under Vitale. Vitale's going to block him out of turn number 4. Brewer's going to lose a spot. He's going to slide back. Just lose a spot as Watson is a lap down as they come out of turn number 2. 3 wide. 3 wide down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. This is the battle for 4. 3 wide out of turn number 4 as Watson tries to dig to the outside of Vitale. Wrong button for me as we need to move back up as Watson going to try and go around on the outside. Watson 1 lap down as it stands right now as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, 5 seconds ahead, the battle for the lead is starting to heat up as Aaron Rockefeller is slowly catching the field. Or slowly catching Wheeler. Back to this battle as Vitale tries to hold on to that number 3 spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Brandon Combs up in the mix as they head out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, 52 laps in the book. 52 laps in the books as they head into turn number 1 and 2. These guys might be in good shape if there's another caution flag, but if there isn't, they might be in trouble, stuck just battling for that third position, because those guys have checked out up at the front of the field as they come out of turn number 4. This pack continues to grow as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I mean, the way these guys are racing, I'd almost count on another caution flag. Good racing so far here tonight as they continue to roll through 3 and 4. As it looks like Dylan is taking that number 3 position. Brandon Combs, he's looking for 4th as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Move Brandon Combs up to that number 4 position as they come down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Single file pretty much for all these guys as they continue to try and situate themselves, hoping for another caution. They are gonna need it. They're reeling in the leader, but I think it's too little too late as they got 20 laps to go. They got a 5-second deficit. Oh, Eberly! Eberly has issues. No caution. No. Oh, caution flag does come out. As Eberly has issues in the 01, this is going to change everything. All right, guys, this is the time to get those likes and shares out there because this is about to get wild. Well, Eberly just grabs the wall in 1 and 2. We see it all too often. It happened to Watson earlier. Now what happens to Eberly? He's going to get stuck on his side. He's got to take the tow as we work caution flag number 2. Amazing. 57 laps, only 2 cautions with 16 cars on the track. Why can't we do this anywhere else? Battle it out hard. It's going to be interesting to see how this one ends. We might see a series of cautions here. We got a lot of cars with fresher tires than our leaders. They've been saving, and it's going to be huge on this track. Robert, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. The strategy definitely playing a role here tonight. And we're going to see if it can pull the win. There's a couple guys I want to watch out for, like Bachman could come up through the field. Clay Christopherson, he went a lap down, and it did not give him his lucky dog earlier. So could be interesting in what happens here tonight. As we're going to close that, it's going to be pretty close to 15 laps to go when they take the green flag. Tires definitely could play a major role here tonight. Get those, if you haven't shared the stream, share the damn stream. So Wheeler leads it as they get 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Wheeler's led a good portion of this race. You gotta wonder where his tires are at. He's got Rockefeller in that number 18. I think Rockefeller pulled away and he might have started to save. We're gonna find out here as we know Brandon Combs and Dylan Dewart are gonna be up there with some nice fresher tires here as they've been pretty easy on those here tonight. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. Could LaFon sneak his way up into this one? Maybe steal a victory in that from that 9th position as the green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Wheeler's going to get a great jump. He's going to hope they get racing behind him as Dylan's going to dig low on Rockefeller through turn number 1 and 2. Rockefeller's going to get a big run down the back straightaway. Dylan Dewart down low into turn number 3 and 4. This is exactly what Wheeler wants as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 14 laps to go. 14 laps to go as the battle for second is heating up. Dylan's going to try and slide. Aaron, he's going to park it on his nose. Aaron nowhere to go. Gets in line. That's going to allow Dylan to set his sights on the lead as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's got issues in the back. Dylan Kinsey and Anthony get turned around. No caution flag out on the track as Anthony finally gets it. Anthony was trying to get himself turned around. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Dylan's going to slide up into Watson. A little bit of neck. It started with Anthony. Oh! If anything, LaFon came across the nose of I think it was Michael. Michael and Anthony did nothing wrong. If anything, it's on LaFon. Mayo, thank you for the share. Appreciate you. It was so close. You just weren't clear high, and you came up across the nose of Michael. All right, so LaFon's going to get the EOL there as we are going inside 10 laps to go. Going to be single file from here on out. LaFon, you shouldn't have quit. All right. They get one to go this time by. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Wheeler out front, Dylan in second, Aaron in third, Brandon Combs, Michael Vitale are your top 5. Into turn number 3 and 4, going to be looking for that green flag. I think he would have been all right still, LaFon. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. I mean, I'm sure you went back and looked at it. Kelly gonna take off. Here comes Dylan Dewart, looking for the lead as they head into turn number 3. Digging on the outside through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's gonna be 67 laps complete, making 13 laps, or 8 laps to go as they head into 1 and 2. Dylan digging on the outside, looking for the lead, can't quite get there. Wheeler somehow holding on as he definitely used up his tires earlier through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Wheeler leads, and here comes Dylan down low. That is what Wheeler didn't need as they slide through 1 and 2. Wheeler gonna dig back on the outside as Dylan decides not to throw the slider. Brandon Combs up in the battle. Almost contact there. Combs gonna go for the twofer. He slides up the track at 3 and 4. Easy cut down by Dylan out of turn number 4. What a race as they try to go 4 wide further back in the pack. Dylan to the point. New race leader in that number 20. Down the back straightaway, top 3 single file. Aaron Rockefeller in the 18, feeling pretty comfortable. Samuel Bachman in that top 5. I said watch out for him as he digs up through the field as Wheeler bangs the wall. He's going to lose a ton of ground in that number 11. Down into turn at number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. It is going to be Dylan leading the way out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go as Bachman tries to work his way up into that number 4 position. He is all over the back of Rockefeller. Back up to the lead as Combs digs down low out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Combs going to put the slider up there. Easy cut down for Dylan out of turn number 4. Race battle. Who's going to have it at the line? I think it was Dylan at the line. He's going to return the slider in 1 and 2. Easy cut down by Combs out of 2. He's going to take the lead back. Dylan goes too high. That might be it for the number 20 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as Bachman shuffles his way up into that top 4 as they head through 1 and 2. Here comes Drew Blaze. Down low, Bachman with a big run down the back straightaway. We're going to keep an eye on this battle here as they head through turn number 3 and 4. A little bit of contact. Will it stay green to the white flag? Down the front straightaway. White flag is out. 1 more lap for Combs and company. Dylan a little too far back to do a whole lot as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 1 lap to go. What a run back up through the field for Bachman and Blaze. back up to the front. Checkered flag in the air. None other than Brandon Cobbert Combs going to take the win here tonight in at Port Royal for race number 9. Dylan second, Wheeler third, Bachman and Blaze will be your top 5. What a race. All right, so let's go through the top 5. As it's going to be Brandon Combs with the win, Dylan in second, Kelly Wheeler in third. Good run for Bachman, almost breaking that podium in the 4th position. Drew Blaze in 5th. Did Wheeler pull off? That's too bad. Going to be Aaron Rockefeller in that number 6 position. Kelly Wheeler in 7th. Kelly Wheeler 3rd. Bachman 4th. Drew Blaze 5th. Aaron Rockefeller 6th. Clay Christensen 7th. Luke Hines 8th. William Watson 9th. Michael Vitale 10th. Brewer and 11th. Kinsey 12th. Morano 13th. LaFont 14th. Eberly 15th. And Logan Wentz rounding out the field in that number 16 position. Go ahead and change this camera angle a little bit because it's horrible for this. There we go. That's a lot better as we could see Rockefeller hiding in the background. Let's go ahead and pull in our top 3 if they are in Discord. I know the top 2 are. We're going to see if the top 3 are. Oh. I can't pull anybody out of there. So I got to wait for those guys to come up if they're going to come up. If not, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. We'll see. I can't pull anybody from down there if you're watching. There's Wheeler. There they are. I couldn't pull anybody from down there. From your team group, DJ.
The limits of your power.
I don't like not having all the power. Hold on. Nope, I can't even mute Watson in there. That's no fun. Speaking of no fun, Kelly Wheeler leads most of this race and finishes 3rd. You were so close to saving enough to be able to hold on to that win.
Yes, sir. It felt good being up there. I'm not used to running up front.
I'll tell you what, if that late caution didn't come out and it had been between you and who was up there with you? Was it Rockefeller that was reeling you in? I forget who it was at the end of that, before that last big caution. But you guys had a 5-second lead. You guys were too far in front for 3rd on back. I think Dylan had moved up to 3rd at that point. I mean, you had to feel pretty good at that point of the race.
Oh, yeah. I felt real good.
Man of little words.
Yeah, on the last right there, though, I was just trying to hang on because my car was getting real loose.
Yeah, you definitely worked hard. Now, tell me about early on. I mean, you and Eberly were battling for the lead and heavy lap traffic. I don't think those guys knew what to do at that point. I didn't think they expected you guys to catch them that quick. And I don't think you guys were ready for those lap cars to really be battling you that hard. Tell me about that.
I don't know. I know I once I caught them, I knowed I couldn't get around them. I just had to kind of follow them. You know, they wasn't going to give us no room to be able to pass them, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, well, good run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
I got to thank my wife for letting me do this, and got to thank Morano Racing for all he does and all my team members. And thank you for putting this on, doing the broadcasting and stuff. And hi, Mom Lynn's, A&J Landscaping, DNS Side and Remodeling, and Ingersoll Rand.
Well, good run here tonight, and maybe next week we can get a little bit more tire saving. You might be in the middle of that one.
Would be nice.
All right, buddy. Good run.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Ron Kelly.
DJ, you got cobbed.
Yeah, but you know what? It's all right. I had fun.
Oh, Cobb didn't want to talk to me, so he jumped out. No, I'm just kidding. Man, what a race. You got out to the front. You guys saved almost too much. Um, but you get some cautions fall in your favor. I mean, you had to be looking when you got third, I think it was, and you were 5 seconds back. Like, do I have enough time? Because it was less than 20 laps to go.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really too concerned about it because I wasn't thinking about that so much. To be honest, I was more worried about what I was going to have left because I wasn't really pushing as hard as I could have been, but I knew I was chewing it up a little bit, and I started to go a little bit sooner before Cobber. Honestly, I was just worried about him and Drew because I knew eventually maybe we'd get up there. I mean, you have one caution, it just breeds other cautions. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
at the end there, I chose little bit of a too much gear, or not enough rather, and I was running out at the end of the straightaways there, and I could kind of tell it's like this wasn't right the right choice. I was wrestling with that right in the very beginning, and it was really good. I mean, I had the tires left. I just didn't have the gear. That was for sure. And I was talking to Cobber, and I was like, I think you got me because at the end of the straightaways, I'm chipping. So
Yeah, it looked like it was one mistake out of turn two where you drifted up a little bit too high, got a little too sideways. Really, what sealed the deal.
yeah, I think he would have had me anyways. It wouldn't have mattered. I don't think it might have been a little bit closer, but it was one of those things where we would have went back and forth, and he just had a little bit more at the end of the straightaways. He had more tires too, I'm pretty sure. So that all that together, I mean, he had me, but it was a fun race. Actually, I think that's like the third race I've actually ever done there. So yeah, pretty happy with it.
Well, good run here tonight. Got friends, family, sponsors.
Oh, all the guys that come in and join us for this league, I appreciate it. Week in, week out, we pretty much get the same crowd. Good bunch of guys, good racing. Everybody at FTM. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. My brother, um, Gunnar at Swan Speed Shop, Dean at Super Dirt Car, you for putting this broadcast on for us, and that's pretty much about it, man. Appreciate it.
All right, bud. Good run. Second place, not too bad. Now let me pull in Cobber. Brandon.
James.
I got nobody out there saying let's go, Brandon.
Oh, what the flip?
Oh, Watson goes. I stepped on it. Could have been up there at that. Yeah, he was quick today.
Yeah,
he was
he's fast.
definitely quick. Man, what a run! What a run for you. A lot of patience, saving tire, and the cautions helped you out a little bit there, falling in the right place for you, and great battle between you and DJ.
Yeah, it was definitely getting a little concerning there towards the end. I was like, I don't know if caution's going to come out or not, and there's still a couple guys in front of me that burnt their stuff up that me and DJ ran down. So it was definitely a little. It
Chaotic.
looked like it was going to be a race for third between me and DJ, and then that caution came out, and that helped us. Um, I just talked to Kelly, and like what I told him too. When you're saving tires, it's high risk, high reward, just because of the fact you might run out of time if there's no cautions. So you got to have cautions come your way, but then it's also the same way too. Try to save tire or don't save tires. You need to go green. So
Yeah, six of one, half dozen of the other, and you
yep,
never really know what's going to happen in this league with such a good group of guys. I mean,
yep.
I will tell you, those cautions made it interesting. You had a lot of different tire strategies, and it was chaotic back there for you guys coming up through the field.
Yeah, we caught that group of about 5 or 6 cars, and then you had Art trying to get his lap back as well up there racing with us. And I mean, it was good racing. It looked like, and even when me and DJ caught them, I was like, well, save when I can and pass when I can, and that's what I did. And DJ was a little more aggressive, trying to pass some guys it seemed, but yeah, I mean, it was fun. It looked like it was great racing, that's for sure. Um, I know I threw a couple sliders on DJ. I mean, that was pretty much the most exciting part of the night I had. So
Yeah, you kept it pretty quiet here tonight. Well, great run, great run. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
yeah, I just gotta say thanks to all the guys over at Chip Bangers Racing, Bangin' Sets, Combs Cuts, KMJ Graphics, Bluegrass Motorsports Media, BB Custom Baits, Cool-Ray Heating and Air, GFP, Zero FG, FHP Consultant. You for putting these on, DJ and all the FTM guys that are involved with giving us a place to come race at, and appreciate everything that everyone does to be able to put these on for us. Come out and have some fun.
Good race here tonight, and another win. What is that? 3 or 4?
4.
4 wins.
I'm tied
4
with
wins.
Drew Blaze for wins. So.
Yeah. LaFon says good win, Cobbler.
Appreciate it.
Bart goes, what a cob.
There was no cob jobs tonight, so.
Tommy goes, let's fucking go, Cobb.
Hell yeah. There was no cob jobs handed out.
Nope, not today. Not today. You almost
today.
had one handed to you, though. Because Dylan's wasn't as clear as yours was.
No, I mean, I was in Discord with him, and I told DJ, I was like, I'm throwing a slider. Just to give him that warning of, like, I'm coming up.
Well, good run here tonight, and I will catch you next week.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks again for putting these on and broadcasting us.
No problem, bud. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thanks, you too.
All right, guys, a great race here tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it a stream. We'll be back probably with Minuteman Racing, in about an hour or so. So make sure you got those notifications on. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.